Hi everybody, I've just had a really interesting afternoon where I've met up with a fellow record enthusiast who wanted a couple of Stones ones that I've mentioned previously and a couple of Beatles obscurities that I think I've probably shown you at some point in the past. So I've gone to check his collection out and he's slipped me a couple of his in return. Well, he's actually slipped me quite a few in return. I'm just going to show you the Beatles ones that he's given me today because I know that's why a lot of you tune in. And yeah, I think I've got some treats lined up to show you. So let me just set up the camera. So, hi Spencer, if you're watching, pal, I'm sure you are. It was good to meet you this afternoon. So, here we have the Beatles' Greatest. As you can see, a little bit of a special one. I think this is from Germany. These records that I'm showing you now, I haven't really particularly dug into them as far as value or origin is concerned. So if you know anything about any of them, then please let me know in the comments box. That'll be helpful. So this is quite a fetching gold vinyl of the Beatles' Greatest. Mostly pretty early stuff. I'm guessing this was a fairly early compilation. Yeah, nothing past the Help era, I don't think. So probably originally came out, I'm guessing, in the late 60s. I'm not sure when this edition in particular came out. I thought it was quite fetching. In gold. Don't know how it sounds yet. Often those coloured records don't sound so good, but I'll have a little listen to that once I've done this. So here we have the world's best. I was saying to my friend, that's a very striking cover, isn't it? Cool font on the text. So this is SR International as far as the record label is concerned. Not one that I've come across a whole lot. So the sleeve is really lovely. I must say, as far as the track listing is concerned, it's absolutely bonkers. Pretty all over the place. So here is side A. Doesn't look like it's been played all that much. Got a bit of a scuff there. Could do with a bit of a clean, bit of finger marks there. So matrix 12PAL 4158 SM3. If that means anything to anybody. And on side B, 12PAL 4159 SM2. It's quite a nice record. Like I say, no idea of the value of that. There's a couple of different sleeve variations, but that one I think very cool indeed. Probably going to keep that, I think. Quite taken with it. And lastly, but certainly not least, this is a really interesting one. So we have a numbered copy of the White Album, 149667. Is a top opener. Nice condition as far as the sleeve is concerned. Really thick spine on that. It's got all the ephemera. It's even still got one of the original spacers. So there's the 4 pictures. The poster is in nice condition. I'm not going to open it out for the purpose of this video because I'm worried that I'll split it, but it's in nice condition. And this is where it gets hella interesting. See what I mean? So, black inners, possibly original. So I have been having a little look at these labels and I'm none the wiser. I'm guessing it was maybe an export copy. YEX709-1 on side A. It's in pretty nice condition, got a little bit of a scuff mark there. And a bit of a scuff along there. 710-1 on side B. But you know, you can forgive these imperfections on what I think is probably an amazingly rare record. You're not going to find another one of these in a hurry. Here is the second record. So 711-1 on side C. Again in pretty nice condition. It's got some hairlines over there, but I can't imagine that's going to affect play. I haven't listened to it yet. Do you see what I mean? There's no information on that label about where it was pressed or anything like that. I have been able to find 2 EMI box label copies on Discogs, but not 1 EMI box label copies, which yes does rather point to it being a bit of a rare beast. 712-1 on side D, which I think those matrix numbers are in line with the Apple label copies. But yes, quite jarring, isn't it, to see the White Album with Parlophone labels, but pretty cool nonetheless. What do you think? If anyone knows anything about that, the White Album especially, then let me know in the comments box. But for now, that's it. I'm going to have a little spin on these now whilst I do a couple of chores. And yeah, I'll be back soon. Like I said, I've got a massive pile of records I need to show at some point, including some psychedelia that I've got once again from my man Spencer this afternoon, and also some Stones ones that I've got last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, can't remember, that I still haven't shown you yet. But for now, that's it. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again soon. Cheers. Goodbye.